My name is Kristina. I'm from New York and we are here at Cocos. So I think what makes Cocos different is that you have the best of two worlds. You have big animals, you have sharks, you have manta rays, you have all these big animals which are all around you, and you have the time where you can enjoy the coral reef. And the corals here are just amazing. The coral gardens are just blow my mind. They like mushrooms, they everywhere, and the little tiny fish and the blennies and everything just keeps amazes you every time you go under the water. I have my two favorite dive spots. I love Alcyon because you have the big fish there, and you have the coral reef on the sides and all the and the corals on the wall, so you can look in the deep blue and you can turn your head and enjoy the corals with the tiny fish and octopus and eels and all these beautiful animals. And another place I really love is a coral garden at Manolitas, and that's just breathtaking. The corals there are just amazing. With a submersible, we were hesitant at the beginning, but then we just decided to do it, and then it was the best time. It just blows your imagination, because this is something you can't imagine. It's like having a walk on the moon at some point, because you go 300 feet under the water and it's pitch black, and I expected to see no life. But the variety of fish which you see there, and there are so many different types, and they so active, and they interact with the submarine and just go around you and respond to the lights and come close to it. And the mantas are just amazing. The fact that you can see manta at that depth, that was something out of this world. And then when the submarine actually landed on this plateau, it really feels like you're on the moon. Like, that is the closest you can get to the moon, I think, in my lifetime. It was amazing. Highly recommend. The walk on the Cocos Island was also beautiful. It's just the variety of the plants and bromeliads and all the different, I wish I can say more scientific names for them, but I don't know. It's just green, and it's so much green of so many different colors. It's just very difficult to explain, but it's absolute biodiversity. It's a definition of the biodiversity, and the endemic species of the plants, of the trees, are so many of them. It's just beautiful. And I think the highlight of the hike up and then down was this amazing waterfall. When you get to the cold water and you feel like life gets back to you. I love cold water. Galapagos shark diving project is an amazing on its own as a whole idea. And I think that if we travel as I travel with my husband, we love to contribute to science. And this project gives you an opportunity to see the most beautiful places, and it also gives you an opportunity to give back to those places. And the fact that you are traveling with the purpose is very important for me as a scientist myself. And Jenny and Jonathan are just amazing. Jenny contributes so much to organizing these trips, and everything is very well thought out. And when I go with Jenny, I know everything will be in the proper place at the proper time. She's very good. And Jonathan is just the soul of the trip. He is just always there when you need him. He's always there to help, to understand the nature, to explain the species, to explain the behavior. It's really, two worlds come together: the nature, science, and the very good organization. If you want to travel in the best places in the world, go with Galapagos Shark Diving Project.